afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to a bit of anti-aircraft fire in the background. It's a 1 versus 1 on Ruins of Rouen. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And it also looks like the beta key registrations have gone up on the official company here. Set to pop on in there. Of course, note, if you pre-ordered, I don't think it's going to be happening right away. It's going to be for stuff like there's waves of betas, and initially it's going to be like a very select group to sort of get the real sort of tough betaing done, and then all people pre-ordered get into the second stage of the closed betas. I mean, don't expecting magic right away, but we shall be watching Crazytiger fighting for the Wehrmacht, fighting for the 20th Volksgrenadier Division, going up against Hulksmash. Hulk apparently fighting for the United States Army in World War II with a 2-engineer star and fighting for, I don't know, let's just say the 31st Infantry Division. And a 3 Pioneer stored here, note by Crazytiger. It's been a slightly different strategy he's been using lately. We'll of course have to see how that one works out. Points are being secured here though, points are being secured there, riflemen out here. All fun and games for everyone. Except whoever gets shot in the face and dies. Also note, some people sort of wondering, will I, be streaming company here too? When I do get to around streaming, yes, eventually, because initially there'll be probably some NDA stuff. Basically, I can't cast this, I can't cast, like the game right away. There'll probably be some time before I can actually cast it. But of course, as soon as I can, I will cast it, of course, on the channel, but also stream it. Where sort of the streaming will be more, overall, whereas of course with the cast I'll be going for some more tactical focus and more in-depth information, whereas with our streaming I'll just be playing it. The Pioneers rushing in there, although could go a bit wrong right there for the Volksgrenadier Division. One Pioneer squad already in the run, heavily wounded, another one trying to delay, holding up behind the wreckage of a flak failing. Pioneers doing a bit of damage, and there we go, the first Volksgrenadier squad out, arriving for the Volksgrenadier Division. And there we go, the Pioneers are on the run. Volksgrenadiers quick run up behind. Oh, Pioneers got down. Volksgrenadiers fighting onwards from behind some wreckage. And there we go, nice drop on the rifle. The rifle don't quite get enough heavy cover out of that. Of course, remember, cover is directional. Of course, in this way, there's not an... Oh, wait, never mind. That's the... Oh, yeah, the spotlight, which actually sort of made it a bit difficult to see. Oh, anyways, rifle are still losing, though. They're still not quite fully covered. So Volksgrenadiers shall win this for the Vaterland, despite not necessarily being the best trained. But there we go, quickly pulling up their Hulksmash. Bit of engagement over here, Pioneers here could be in trouble. Crazytiger needs to save them. And he needs some more units out on the field. But the riflemen are down to 3 men. They are holding up the Volksgrenadiers, but the question is for how much longer can they detain the German infantry from pushing forwards. And there we go. Mining down there, pretty risky, and in fact in this case will be tipping up Crazytiger to what's going on. Die verrückte Tiger will nicht steppen on the mine. And a jeep out already pretty fast from Hulksmash. He might be going for a bit of harassment on the Pioneers, which is actually a pretty good move considering getting the case. And there we go, Pioneer squad down. Nicely done right there for Hulksmash. Sniper out, and of course immediately Crazytiger, of course, realizing, oh dear, I just lost a Pioneer squad to it. Of course, he has to pull back the sniper. He can't do this. And the jeep pushes in. Huzzah! And oh, it pushed Heinz into the mine. But of course, Heinz just was, close to the mine. So was the jeep. So there we go. Heinz, I wouldn't say heroically sacrificed himself, but he was a heroic decoy, I suppose. Not the sort of thing that usually goes through. Come on, we'll run that crowd over. Hey, didn't someone else place a mine? So, fun little thing there. And sniper now moving on. Crazytiger, of course, perhaps being a bit bolder. Still has to be careful. It's still a sniper. He could still be gunned down, shot, hanged, possibly forced to listen to Celine Dion. But securing up there, Volksgrenadiers is actually in surprisingly good condition despite having lost 1 man to a mine. Securing the west-hand side. Heroically, courageously in the name of the fatherland. But rather than pushing in, sniper will need to pull up. Volksgrenadiers need to pull up. Pulling up here. Trying to hide in some of the rubble. But again, not necessarily the best positioning. Again, note, some of them are outside the heavy cover. They shall be what we call easy targets. Another squad moving up. The sniper arriving. Die Scharfschütze des Wehrmachts. Another squad of Volksgrenadiers moving up to 3 so far. There we go. One rifleman shot in the face. No, actually the stomach. Never mind. Another one goes down. Two goes down pretty quickly. Sniper runs into the house right in front, ensuring they can't take as much damage. And firing up between the rubble, he does force one squad rifleman away. Mine goes off down here. Oh, wounding a Volksgrenadier squad. Not killing, but still. Nice use of mining. Pretty aggressive early on. In fact, pretty violent mining usage, but that is great. Again, you know, one of the best mines spots is, again, the sort of point where your opponent feels safe. Where your opponent feels safe is, again, one of the best places to, you know, mine. And the closer to his base, the closer your opponent feels. I mean, there's some psychology there, and I'm sure, I mean, someone with psychology could, you know, really study it and come with some really clever conclusions and all that, but I mean, of course I have to sort of use some more limited stuff, since I'm not really trained in psychology and most communications, which does involve some psychology, but not, you know, gameplay psychology. Mines hiding here. We are seeing Hulksmash regrouping. BAR's out for his free rifleman. He's not going to be bothering with the 4th squad, at least not initially. Looks like someone's being very deliberate in his movements.
Yeah, can't be surprised by the Yankees. They will appear out of the darkness. Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know.
Mine's going down there. Interesting mine placement. Volksgrenadier getting assaulted by the BAR from trying to make a run for the rail depot. Railway depot. Oh, another squad getting caught out in the open. Now moving up. More Volksgrenadiers nearby. And the rifle now out in the open. They are easy targets. Heavy losses are being inflicted. The Volksgrenadiers are holding up surprisingly well, but there we go. One down. Sniper owns up. Fat getting pushed up. A rifleman sneak up there, but they hit a mine from the Germans. Hulksmash's troops are getting smashed hulkily. And the Volksgrenadiers are holding up here. Oh, down to one man. Heinz making a heroic stand on the top, and he's dead. So there we go. One squad down, but in return, Hulksmash himself lost a squad. That is quite unfortunate. And at the same time, of course, it risks that, yes, indeed, the Sturm Armory. I mean, this is a pretty common response. You know, opponent goes for Browning automatics. I shall probably go for some heavy armored cars to go blast the Yankees, because he will have a more limited response, at least initially, to my armored cars, thus giving me a good chance to win the game, or at least cripple him significantly to then allow me to win the game easily. Again, there's all these sort of, you know, counter movements, how to sort of do things. Of course, the tricky thing, of course, is to ensure you don't assume too much at the same time and sort of go, oh, rubbish, I've lost already. And to a certain extent, what actually makes a good player good is partly he's actually sort of good at more managing things at a time, instead of, you know, assuming too much at the same time, and thus sort of resulting in some sort of mind freeze because he can't take a decision, because again he's worried this and this will happen. You know, he's just, you know, taking one step at a time and taking the proper decisions he can't up from that. Right here, they've suffered quite a bit. All the veterans won though. It looks like he's stopped training another rifleman squad. We are seeing a motor pool going up. Pretty bravely already for Hulksmash. He's rushing in. Rifleman taking a bit of shots there. Sniper moving up. Die Scharfschütze with the scope Gewehr 43. The Gewehr 43, though, I think was mostly used actually more for units rather than snipers. They don't have the full details usually, though. It was sort of more for, partly for reconnaissance units to sort of increase firepower, but... Oh, mine! Oh, close there to the sniper to hit, and he survived, but I mean, otherwise it was usually handed out to the second, you know, command in the squad. It's usually there to sort of increase the overall firepower of the squad.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
They were not usually handed out in sort of larger things, more basically, you know, one per squad to sort of increase firepower that way. Rifleman moving in northwards. Motor pool is up. Sturm Armory storming. Not a lot of infantry for Crazytiger. His Volksgrenadier is getting a bit caught there. Medic Bank, of course, could assist. He needs to get them out of the woods. Get out of the woods, Heinz or Helmut. There are Americans in there. And there we go, just tearing through the Volksgrenadiers. The 20th are suffering a bit there, although they have managed to fight quite well. And there we go, an armored car arriving in, rolling in from some sort of Panzer unit, Panzer Division or Panzer Grenadier Division to provide some Unterstützung. Provide a bit more punch for the Volksgrenadiers and perhaps get a better idea of what's going on. Rifleman, oh, getting blasted a bit there. And lining up there with a nice combined force there. 2 Volksgrenadier squads and a sniper. Should provide quite a nice amount of firepower.
Engineers under fire!
There we go, the engineers now suffering the wrath of the armoured car. Greyhound, though, soon on the way. Securing the point over there. Nice cut off there. And, ooh, Engineers pushed off another squad up there and getting punished mightily for it. Usually don't want to get caught while laying down mine. Ooh, hiccups.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
But looking at Crazytiger in the 20th, another armored car on the way. Doesn't quite actually have any anti-tank assets at the moment. You could, of course, upgrade an armored car, but that's actually pretty rare that players do that. It's not necessarily a bad idea. Again, don't go upgrading everyone, just sort of have a few upgraded. Basically, again, the sort of thing with Volksgrenadiers. Don't upgrade everyone, but, you know, one squad, for example, and then the rest unupgraded can actually be quite helpful. Oh, mine goes off here. Another Volksgrenadier go down. The Greyhound slowly patrolling. No 50 caliber mounted on that. Rifleman following up. Small combat patrol. Sniper opens up. Let's be careful. Oh, that was damn close. Engineers pushing in heroically, but realize their courage is not up to facing off against an auto cannon. Never mind, that's nowhere near their pay grade. But there we go. Panzerfaust hit, and we are seeing Stoßtruppen arriving. Possibly troops from the Fusilier Battalion. Veterans of previous wars on the western or eastern front. That was usually sort of the core of the Volksgrenadier division, although usually not very large. And there we go, actually upgrading with the cannon there. 2 Pumas on the way, my goodness. Though he probably wants them sort of be close to each other. Kampfkraft sends up, get the other one moving. Get this one away. Another Greyhound moving in. Get him moving, mate. Panzerfaust. Another Greyhound arriving. Why are you not moving that armor car? Crazytiger, I think you're being a bit too crazy. There we go, Greyhound almost done, but so is the Puma. And there we go, armored car down. Both of them went up in flame at the same time. Second one moving in, firing a bit away with his 50mm cannon. Same one as in the Panzer III, but also used for the Leopard reconnaissance tank, which was actually scrapped. And this gun was basically handed over. There were some other tanks that actually sort of received it, but not in greater numbers. For example, the Lux, I think, also had a few examples of this one. Puma moving up. Volksgrenadier going for the cutoff point. Might want to get out of there. Too much American interference or presence. Another armored car. Veterancy on the way for the infantry. No veterancy for the armored car. I think that could work. Rifleman pushing in. Where's the support? There we go. Volksgrenadier arriving. Oh, another squad behind. Ooh, rather clumped up though. And there we go. A nice kill. But the things are heating up. And the Riflemen themselves are suffering. Oh, veterancy 2. Veterancy 1 for the Volksgrenadiers. Getting a bit of healing. Oh, Pioneers, Engineer squad down. The Puma got the kills. But of course, more Greyhounds are arriving. And this Puma needs to be careful. Don't move in too close. I think Crazytiger is being a bit too incautious here. And there we go, another Puma down. And this time you can actually say it's really a Puma. Which is not always the case. And another armored car to control. I mean, there's armored cars just going up left and right. I mean, there's going to be a ton of munitions for Crazytiger to sort of salvage if he ever gets around to it. But definitely a bit more rare to see this sort of fighting. I mean, a sort of cavalry or recon fight. And another armored car. Amazing. And another. My goodness. And the Stu 42. Perhaps you should consider getting a Stug instead to deal with the Greyhounds.
We are losing ground. We are ready.
Volksgrenadiers with sniper on the move. Forcing. Going for the cutoff point again. So again, deny munitions there as well, I suppose. Of course, primarily deny fuel. And there we go. Riflemen taking some losses and they are quickly run off. And are we actually seeing Armored Doctrine up? Yes, indeed. He's actually using the Greyhounds to sort of take points. Nice move right there. And he's getting another one. This is Turning into some pretty interesting infantry supported by armored car action from both players.
Ready for orders.
And the Greyhound charges in, getting a bit panzerfausted in the process. But of course, at the same time, of course, the slight problem there for Crazytiger is it's going to be a rather expensive measure because, again, that's 35 munitions every time. And again, you know, if he just, you know, had probably kept those Pumas alive, you know, he might have been doing a lot better. In fact, Hulksmash could be in a lot more trouble. Sadly, that's not the case. Now, I need to consider getting a Sturmgeschütz at the very least, which some Volksgrenadier divisions had, although they were supposed to get heads, as some had to make do without, and some had to make do with nothing at all. Oh, trying to salvage here, but oh, getting gunned down by his rifleman. And looks like another armoured car will go down for the Germans, for the 20th Volksgrenadiers. I'm sure that the Panzer Division, where they originally belong, will not be happy. But more armoured cars. We're seeing 3 armoured cars at the moment. Armoured car from the Germans rolling in. Schwerpanzer Spielwagen rolling through the engineers, gunning them down. Greyhounds patrolling about. Looks like one actually went down. Another one lost to posterity. And, oh, engineer squad's almost down. Oh dear, oh dear. This is definitely quite the different fight. That doesn't mean it's bad. And it's certainly, again, nice to see Pumas actually being used. I don't think the problem necessarily is that he went for them, but more the way he used them and the fact that he didn't bother getting veterans who went for them. In which case, I think they could have outright won against all of these Greyhounds because, again, they'd taken 25% less damage. By another armoured car patrol driving past the wreckage of other armoured cars. And there certainly was some sort of cavalry sort of idea considered to some of the armoured cars. In fact, British units, rather called all of the armoured car units, were basically, you know, cavalry, you know, household cavalry, this and that cavalry. Sniper caught in the house, rifle moving up, taking a few shots. While the Volksgrenadier is currently being besieged. Sturmgeschütz moving in, Volksgrenadier arriving, Sniper needs to get out of there, will he survive? Ron, Baum, Ron! Oder laufen! And mines going down there, lovely. Greyhounds, riflemen, engineers. Goody, goody. He could consider getting some stormtroopers out if he so desired. But so far nothing. But he does have the Sturmgeschütz. And the Sturmgeschütz was a pretty much the armored vehicle used for a lot of things that were even used in Jagdpanzerabteilungs. Though again, some of the Jagdpanzer or Panzerjägers, but again, some of the Jagdpanzers were also used in Sturmgeschützabteilungs, which again rather shows how the Germans, to a certain extent, you know, rather went for units that could handle more roles rather than just, you know, going saying that's a tank destroyer. They say this is an assault gun; it can deal with tanks and infantry and all that sort of stuff. Again, that's rather a particular sort of line of thinking in the German army. Rather that things could perform in multiple roles. Of course, when they tried to also stretch it into panzers, they were stretching it quite a bit, but still. And again, 3 armored cars from Hulksmash. Again, rather interesting, rather rare to see, you know, that many armored cars used. But again, it's actually working quite nicely because, you know, we're not seeing a Kriegbergs up. We're not seeing packs, so again, he can use his mobility much more greatly without having to fear about running into a pack front. Mines going off here, killing, maiming. Don't see that. That's Duke on its own. What are you doing, Crazytiger? And there we go, an anti-tank gun actually arrives. Now the Stuke is simply getting hunted down by a wild pack of Greyhounds. Well, the Volksgrenadiers are running into a bit of problem as rather than charging in, splitting them up. These chaps need to run into the building while the others move in from another side to assist. Come on, quickly, Crazytiger. Getting out another Stuke. Main gun destroyed. This is pretty much game over for this assault gun. And veterans won for this Greyhound. And another squad of Volksgrenadiers was lost to Crazytiger, die verrückte Tiger. Now calling in some Stosstruppen with a Panzerschreck. Rather fun thing. The Panzerjäger Abteilung, or at least the part of it that was sort of supposed to be towed in other divisions, was actually fully equipped with Panzerschrecks instead with the Volksgrenadiers. They had a lot less packs than other regular army units. And here we go, the Volksgrenadiers make up a nice stand in a pit. Not quite succeeding though.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
Volksgrenadiers might want to consider just leaving the position before they're completely overrun. Stug moves up there. Stormtroopers moving in. Although probably some Fusiliers equipped with a Panzerschreck they nicked somewhere. And of course Stormtroopers can pretty much apply to any sort of real unit that sort of, you know, was a bit better than the rest and actually knew infiltration tactics. As you know, of course, though generally the whole German army sort of practiced infiltration tactics as a rule. Considering the Americans didn't quite really do it on the other hand. The Volksgrenadiers, oh, they actually won right here, probably due to the sniper's presence with 18 kills. Stormtroopers could sneak up here. Armored cars rather hiding everywhere, but of course the anti-tank is a problem. You could consider getting a naval werfer or more Stormtroopers, or the sniper to move up to help with the anti-tank gun. There's lots of opportunities. Question is, of course, what does he take? And he's getting some armor veterancy. Ooh, misses, misses. Anti-tank gun slowly creeping up. But Crazytiger is slowly finding himself constricted as the... Ooh. Bugger. Calliope rolls in, adding to the madness. As the 20th Volksgrenadier can slowly find itself, well, outmaneuvered. And trying to salvage here, but of course the armored car proves to be a problem. Sniper... Whoops, burp. My apologies. And raiding into the German base. And a Calliope barrage, but having a bit of trouble hitting the Sturmgeschütz due to the building's presence, absorbing most of the fire. Again, buildings and such do provide protection in that way. And a Volksgrenadier squad again down. Lots of resources being flowed. Now the Stug on the way.
Sniper ready to engage.
He's going down. Sniper has to be careful. Forsicht. But there we go. And there we go. Stormtroopers get the ambush. Anti-tank gun getting sniped, and another Panzerschreck up on the Stormtroopers. I think that was a bit over eager. Come on, snipe, snipe, snipe. There we go. I'm going to imagine, you know, spraying it out on more troops would have been the better move. Like, say, another Stormtrooper squad. Rather than both on one, that could make them a bit too tempting target. But there we go. Nice move by Hulksmash. Raiding the German base. And moving in with some minesweepers, that's good. But there we go, Stug rolling in. Oh, Greyhound mine right in front of the Sturm Armory. Though he is doing some damage, he could knock out another Greyhound. There we go. And getting another one. This is again a pretty rare match. Clearly, Hulksmash seems to be thinking to unleash the wolf pack or something. And there we go, bombarding the base, trying to perhaps get the Stug. But again, the Sturm Armory absorbs fire. Again, you know, hiding behind buildings can be a nice tactic against on-map artillery, since again, they do fire in what is known as a parabolic arc. And of course, in that sense, buildings can get in the way. Ooh, armored car getting awfully close, but there we go, right moving in. They could get, yes, sticky bomb. Stormtrooper is suffering a nasty fate. Sniper though firing up. Stormtrooper hit a mine. Rifleman down to 3 men, but they're... Oh, veterancy. 3, so many Germans dead. And the sniper keeps on killing with 25. He needs to get out of there. Those are veterancy 3 men. I mean, one could just pretty much knock him out in seconds. There we go. But, oh, as worried. Kill number 33 was the sniper. And this Duke is immobilized. Oh dear, Crazytiger is absolutely devastated. He's got nothing left. Pretty much. He's training new Volksgrenadiers. Rushing out the Stormtroopers, getting the Stug moving again. Clearly not in a good condition for the 20th Volksgrenadier Division. Volksgrenadiers advancing up. Also, fun fact about a Volksgrenadier platoon, it was actually supposed to have 2 squads equipped with assault rifles under of course, optimal conditions. With assault rifles, that is the Sturmgewehr 44, and 1 squad sort of more regularly equipped like a Grenadier unit. Of course, some were, of course, equipped with MP40s if they couldn't get the assault rifles. Some were, of course, completely equipped with like regular Grenadier divisions, but I mean, yeah. And Relic seems to have gone for, again, the sort of more regular equipment rather than assault rifles. And again, assault rifles were pretty rarely actually equipped on a larger basis, except for squad leaders. I mean, pretty much only the Volksgrenadiers and some Panzer Grenadiers. But only the Panzer Grenadiers who really belong to a Panzer Brigade were equipped like that. Otherwise, again, the standard are basically, rifles, 1 assault rifle, perhaps some Gewehr 43 and whatnot, and LMGs. Another Stormtrooper squad out. Securing points there. Points here. Slowly advancing up through the town.
The Germans are after one of our munitions.
Helmut wondering why he bothered putting foliage on his helmet when there's absolutely nothing here that even looks remotely like a shrubbery.
But I feel so pretty. This is a war, Heinz. Sometimes I feel like you're not made out for it.
There go the right veterans free moving up. Volksgrenadiers need to pull back. Again, heavy cover. Schwers in Deckung. And Greyhound moving in. And there we go. Calliope barrage. And again, ooh, rather exposed. Full retreat right there for the infantry. Stug needs to pull away before the riflemen move in and get off a veterans free sticky bomb. That's definitely going to be the stuff of nightmares for the Stug. Volksgrenadiers hold up here. Actually slowly winning against the riflemen. And Greyhound, ooh, could go dynamite. Oh, so close. Stormtroopers rising in, desperately trying to get with a Panzercheck, but they don't quite succeed.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And there we go, anti-tank and arriving. The riflemen, interesting enough, not rushing in. At the same time, the riflemen lose there. But again, fascinating to note how much, Hulksmash actually just flies an armoured cars and actually does largely the trick. Oh, Greyhound went down. Oh, Panzerfaust, I think. Pretty bold move right there by the Volksgrenadiers. Oh, another Greyhound moving in, but gets hit in the rear by the Stug. Quickly pulled away. Anti-tank rifle moving up. Stug needs to be careful. German infantry on the way. Another Sturmgeschütz. Apparently Crazytiger has left behind his crazy dreams of armoured cars. Instead relying on what few Sturmgeschütz the 20th Volksgrenadier Division handled itself. Volksgrenadiers moving in, but against veterans free riflemen, I mean, they have no chance without veterans free. I mean, and even then, that's going to be somewhat questionable. And there we go, the squad is lost. No medic wagons to pick up the wounded, of course. Trying to get the anti-tank gun, but the Stormtroopers again, also easy tanks. I mean, they are tougher than, Grenadiers and all of the other things, but still. Oh dear, again, stuff like that. Is also why I don't want to do it, because again, and these riflemen are just annihilating 47. 2 squads just went down to them, and they might get another one. Again, careful with the veterans free, chaps. They are absolutely devastating. They are evil. They do 50% more damage plus all the accuracy bonus they get. It all means they are basically killers. Vicious, trained murderers. On a mission from hell.
Enemy unit down.
And there we go. He's basically down to 2 assault guns and some stormtroopers.
Tally ho, we're good to go.
Definitely some
Ready for orders.
issues here and there.
Victory location is all army.
And we are seeing Crazytiger conduct a retreat. Let's speed this up a bit. And there we go, fresh pioneers. Of course, the repair bunker could have helped him a bit earlier. Another Calliope. Hulksmash seems quite intent on the smash part. Returning to Crazytiger. He could get a Tiger tank. He could rush in one to try and save the Volksgrenadier division from his mistakes. Now he's calling in fresh stormtroopers. Oh, where is he? Apparently, yes. Trying to get the armored car, but not quite succeeding. And there, oh, 2 Calliopes just unleashing hell. And right there, the stormtroopers take absolutely intense losses. And veterancy 2 for the assault guns. Interesting, interesting. Although I'm having a bit of a hard time understanding fully why. In particular with the anti-tank guns, I mean, I think they'd be better off with the needle weapon than some sort of push. Of course, if we get the Greyhounds, he can pretty much clear out this position. Come on, fire the Panzerschrecks. There we go, Greyhound control. 1 to go. But they are taking losses. No, this... What? What on earth? Well, that's what... That wasn't out of control. He was sort of like, no, no, can't crash into this. That would be rude. No, no. Come on, crash properly. And then that actually looked pretty weird. That's the first time I've ever seen that, like, you know, trying to sort of intently sort of be more of a nuisance and not refusing to crash. And sticky bomb, and there we go. The power of veterancy 3 riflemen. Another Greyhound arrives. Stormtrooper's getting suppressed, and he needs to retreat. And you can certainly say much about Crazytiger, but he's definitely not the type to give up. Though in some cases he should just have retreated.
Attention. The enemy advances.
More stormtroopers. He's apparently just intent on depleting the Fusilier Company. Quickly moving up through the shadows. And again, at this stage, he doesn't even have any resources for Panzerschrecks, so it also becomes silly. Why? And there we go. Sturmgeschütz down. Kaput. Rather than fighting versus the stormtroopers, there's pretty much no resources left. I mean, if he'd bothered with a Tiger, he could actually have had a small chance of actually taking on the anti-tanker from the front, even dealing with the armoured cars reasonably well. But now he just decides to get more stormtroopers. But there you go. Definitely looking none too bright for the Germans. Another Pioneer squad, probably going to try and salvage munitions for some Panzerschrecks. And there we go, the Stormtroopers versus the veterancy 3 riflemen. He could try with the bundle grenade. There we go, Geballte Ladnung. But even then, that's simply not enough. And we are moving up to 53 kills. And even then, he's not giving up. In fact, he's laying down a Greyhound man right there. And another there. I mean, Hulksmash is not taking any chances of Crazytiger even getting slightly back up. But I mean, at this stage, I mean, Crazytiger pretty much just concede defeat. But again, that must be why they call him Crazytiger. He's not giving up.
Assault capability. They have only 50 points in reserve, and even this is dropping. They're losing territory. They have only 25 points. Fly lines are back immediately. Cut off from supply.
And there go the Tiger arrives, damaged engine, and GG. Game over. Lost for the 20th Volksgrenadier Division. The Tiger was probably quickly retreated back again. But of course, interesting fight. We saw a lot of armoured car fighting. We saw some interesting armoured car usage by Hulksmash. Used it to capture points, used it to mine, used it to basically harass and basically be a pain in the arse. I imagine that is sort of what, you know, Crazytiger was home to. But again, he's not really good at controlling conserving units and keeping those armoured cars alive. Had he even bothered with some veterans, I think the Pumas might have done better. The problem was, again, basically unit preservation really hurt him in the longer run. I mean, he had some good ideas, but again, it just sort of suffered since in particular he couldn't keep the Pumas alive. And again, that meant some huge munitions expenditures just vanished. And again, sort of having the Stormtroopers with dual Panzerschrecks again suddenly gone, and then, oh my goodness, I'm buggered. And I also think you should have gone for that Tiger a bit earlier. But there you go. Game over. Nicely handled there by Hulksmash. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, why not subscribe and tell your friends? And if you didn't, well, why not send a replay of your own? This is Bill Dane saying cheers.